am I the asshole? For
Oh, we're on to a new status.
we're on a new status.
Alrighty.
Because your thoughts were basically like the same as mine, right? On the last one.
Yeah. Yes.
So hold on. Let me pull it up. So so this was 8 hours ago. By Shot Vegetables 1252.
Oh, not a throwaway account.
Not a throwaway account. So that's significant in its own right, right?
Yeah.
So am I the asshole for not letting my girlfriend have access to my finances?
Okay. I would say no, you're not. But let's see.
Depends.
Financial commingling. It depends. Like, are we talking? I don't know. Like.
Well, I feel like before we even get into it, I feel like if you personal spending money, like, oh, I'm gonna buy a game.
I think share a piggy bank or two. That's fine. I don't. When it comes to putting names on things and checking accounts, I don't know, because that actually becomes political and very entrenched.
I think that if you have one account where you have bills, emergency savings, stuff like that, for you as a couple, like vacations and stuff, I do think you need a joint account in that sense.
Yeah.
But if you're like, oh, I want to buy, off the top of my head, I want to buy a PlayStation 5, that shouldn't come out of rent money. Like, that shouldn't come out of that joint account. That should come out of your personal, like, there should be two accounts for that,
Yeah.
That's how I view, I guess, whatever. So my girlfriend and I have been together, for 3 years.
Okay.
And we have a 1.5-year-old.
Come on. This is like measuring babies in months.
Yeah, so we've been together for 3 years. We have a 1.5-year-old, this girlfriend and him. And I'm the only one with a job right now, and it's not a high-paying one either. Okay?
Okay. So it feels a little strapped?
Feels a little strapped. So, let's see. I did get a credit card last year to try and better my credit score, which, in this economy, I hate to say it, you have to have a credit card. Just because if you don't, it causes... It's just you can't get a place, can't get an apartment, whatever, without it.
Yeah, there's lots of ways in which, because things are getting more expensive as the cost of living goes up, people know that what you're going to have to do is pull out loans, and the only way you can really kind of finance things is by showing that you're good at financing in the past and start on a credit early. Is that your point?
Not just that, but I feel like you definitely manage and definitely don't use credit cards for everything, because that's how you get into debt super fast. But I do think that you need a score about 600 and above.
Okay.
That's just how that is, but you have to do it responsibly. But anyways, so I got a credit card last year to try to better my credit score, but I accumulated a bit of debt over the winter using it for bills and whatever the family needed. Which,
okay.
Okay.
That's funny. Though it was a very lean winter. This sounds like something out of a movie now. Okay.
Well, the thing is, people always talk about how, during the winter, bills go up.
That's fair, yeah.
So, that makes sense. It's like the last thing I feel I have any control of currently, and I just want to be able to take care of the financial stuff myself. She says it's a huge red flag that I don't show her the accounts, which I can see her point, because, you say you're managing funds, but now you're in credit card debt. How do I know that's from bills?
Right.
You
think it's some casino money like this?
Well, because,
treasure chest!
Well, yeah, no, but I mean, because, if I told you I was managing money, and then I'm also in credit card debt, using the same credit card I use the bills for, it's a little sus. You have to admit, it's a little sus.
I agree. When you frame it like that, of course. Right, yeah.
So it's in my opinion, I think she just doesn't trust me and thinks I'm paying for adult-related online sites. Which you haven't told her otherwise, because you're using the same credit card.
Alrighty, baby. Wah 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 wah.
Wah, wah, wah. So let me, oh, it kind of went down. In my opinion, I think she just doesn't trust me, thinks I'm paying for adult-related online sites, which I'm not. I don't have the money to eat more than 1 meal a day, let alone pay for OnlyFans stuff.
Yeah.
Sounds like an exaggeration, but okay. My work also slowed down the last 2 months, so money was a bit less than normal busy month, which didn't help. I told her I put all my tax returns into paying it, and that I have about $250 left to pay off currently. Well, $2,500. And my goal is to get rid of it by summer. She was upset by the number, and now she has to see the accounts, and that I'm wrong for not doing so. Other couples, she reads about online passwords, yet I'm being unreasonable and suspicious because I don't want to give her access to my accounts, and then have her tell me how to spend my money better, and how I did wrong getting into items that were not 100% important in her eyes. Small treats for things under $10 usually, sometimes more than the baby. So,
Yeah.
what I gather is she doesn't work because I guess you guys can't afford childcare, so she's kind of forced to be the stay-at-home parent.
Mhm.
And I assume you're kind of holding her in a financial hold.
Oh, is he?
Well, kind of. I mean, if he doesn't let her see the accounts, he's not letting her use the accounts. So I'm assuming they use one account. They're using one account for everything.
Okay.
So it's kind of weird. And I get where the girlfriend is coming from, because like, you tell me you have $2,500 left to pay off. Which, how much was it before that it's now $2,500? You're not letting me see it. I'm not able to spend it. You're also using, stupidly, I might add, the same credit card for everything. Because he says he gets things under $10 that are like, I guess, like leisure things, like gifts for the baby, I think is what he said. Yeah, I get small treats that are under $10 usually, sometimes more for the baby. So it's not just a bills and an emergency card, it's a treat card. So as the girlfriend, yeah, it's a little suspicious. And it's also even more suspicious that you can't just open up the bank app on your phone and be like, see, I'm not buying porn sites. That's all you have to do. It's your behavior is...
There's some minutia in here that's very interesting, because he said he paid for bills with credit.
Yes.
Which, I mean, I don't know, like, if you're that strapped, I mean, I'm sorry to hear that, but, like, most of the time, like, that usually comes off as very bizarrely bad.
Well,
you know?
he's also buying small treats and stuff with the same card. So it's not even...
I'm sorry, he's buying small treats? What? He's buying sweet treats? So he's buying sweet treats?
Yeah, well, no, he's buying small treats that are usually under
Small
$10.
treats. Right. Okay,
So
okay.
it shows that he's not just using it for bills and family emergencies. He's using it for something else that it's not, I assume, meant for. So it's a little, it's suspicious. It's suspicious that you won't even show the account. Anyway, so the first comment goes, you're the asshole. Not fully sharing finances when your girlfriend is a stay-at-home parent, your child is financially abusive. You shouldn't have to just blindly trust that you're managing your family finances in a way that she agrees with. It doesn't even matter.
Oh wait, does the wife not have a, wait, I'm sorry, I missed this. Does the wife not have a job? Like a wage labor job?
She has to, I assume they can't afford to get daycare, so she's a stay-at-home parent right now.
Okay, gotcha, I'm sorry. Okay, so, yeah, I think that definitely...
Which is even more suspicious that he's not sharing finances.
Of course. I think that, because he's... Yeah, never mind. Like, I definitely think this is kind of weirder on him, because in this situation where the wife is in a precarious situation, he needs to be a bit more open. Because I guess the train of thought is something like... It's like they need to know how that... At the very least, if you're not gonna show them your bank statements or whatever the hell, like, create, like, oh my god, treasure chest! Create some kind of, like, spreadsheet of
Yeah, like
projected
put it, and then
projected
show
finances,
the,
you
and
know.
then show the Excel spreadsheet, be like, okay, so I put like from the car charge this into the water bill and this into the electricity,
Yeah.
and like show, because but not showing anything.